Contrary to what Wikipedia says, Alexandra Park in North Belfast was first opened to the public on Saturday the 7th of May 1887. It was a beautiful day, the paper said, and the park was crowded with visitors wishing to marvel at the beautifully laid out trees and flower beds. There was no formal ceremony, the Northern Whig stated. The park ranger simply threw open the gates in accordance with the orders he had received. The actual land in which the park stands was previously owned by a Mr. John Thompson and was known locally as Thompson's Glen. Seeing that the rapidly growing town of Belfast needed recreational areas for workers and families, the Parks Division of Belfast Town Council finally secured a deal with Thompson and bought the land for recreational development. The laying out of Alexandra Park began in 1885 when 200 workmen laboured hard at draining the area and levelling the many hillocks around the place. The railings around the park were made by Riddell and Company of Donegal Place, and all the stone entrance pillars were made by Rankins of York Street. By November 1886, the town council had spent a staggering £3,500 on labour and materials for the park. On the 23rd of April 1887, Samuel Black, town clerk for the Parks Division, placed an ad in the Northern Whig asking for active, intelligent men under 30 to apply for the job of park ranger. The job, which paid 30 shillings per week, was finally awarded to Stuart Johnson. But just days after the park was opened, vandals climbed the railings in the dead of night and did a significant amount of damage to fencing, flowers and trees. Local people were appalled. Having repaired the damage, the council reopened the facility on Thursday the 2nd of June 1887. 5 days later, the council invited local contractors to submit tenders to build a superintendent's house at the entrance to the park. The contract was won by Hugh Todd of Carrickhill, who used the best stonemasons and hotties to build the house at a cost of £528. Todd and his team completed the work at hand in March 1888. The council soon employed a four-man gardener to maintain the lawns and shrubbery. He was paid 18 shillings per week. On Saturday, 9th of June 1888, crowds from all over Belfast flocked to the park to hear the Agnes Street Brass Band play a selection of tunes from the bandstand. One of the tunes they played was this, Tausend und ein Nacht by Johann Strauss. The pond at the park dried up during the summer of 1890, and residents complained of the unpleasant odours arising from the pit that once was the pond. But the problem was soon rectified by the Parks Division, who worked in close liaison with the water commissioners. A tennis pavilion was added in 1925, but like the bandstand, it was removed sometime later. Today, Alexandra Park is maintained by Belfast City Council.